Live from Walled City 99, it's Super GameKast 2 with your host, Bronson Fiore.
What is up, everybody? How are you? It is another beautiful Sunday morning, August 7th, 2022. I'm Bronson Fiore, joined by the always awesome Aaron Reynolds.
Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hey, man, yeah, I see you dancing out.
I got music playing on my end. I'm doing great.
We're joined by our HR ninja himself. He handles all the Super GameCraft HR complaints.
Yes, there's a lot of them.
There's kind of a few, actually.
And then next up, we have the lovely mod mommy and wielder of the band hammer, Emily Olslander.
Yeah. Sorry, Jesse.
Wait, what's going on now?
No, for the complaints
The complaints,
HR.
that's good. That's funny.
That's right. Dragon Ball Fighters is now going to be the best fighting game ever made. But it is getting rollback. We're done. They finished it. It took 4 years. The game is done.
Yep.
No more balance patches. No more characters. We're getting rollback, and then
I hear some people are looking for crossplay, but I don't know if at this late in the game.
You're right.
That's the next fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the.
This is the
Phase
last
one.
fight.
Yeah, probably. I think so. So the first fight, right, is rollback netcode. Second fight is crossplay, and then I think the remaining fights are things like a robust training mode, maybe a story mode, and things like quality of life features that aren't as nearly as large as rollback and crossplay.
Do people
Yeah,
really
like
not
it.
like that single player bit in Fighters?
It's not very good.
Okay.
The general public hates it.
Oh,
That's-
okay. As a
Like,
non-fighting game
it-
person, I enjoyed it just fine. But yeah,
Yeah, like as a Dragon Ball fan, I had fun with it.
yes.
Yeah.
But as a fighting game fan, I was like, this is
No.
brain dead. Like I'm playing this on like the hardest difficulty, and I'm like, lol.
Just spam 2B. Like,
See, I still haven't gotten through it on normal, so
And then like the arcade mode was a lot of fun on hard. Like they
Yeah.
did a good job with the arcade mode, especially like the paths. How like you got like crazier and crazier the further up you got. Like they did a good job with the arcade mode, but it didn't have a survival mode. It didn't have a time attack mode. It didn't have like a lot of stuff. They did add those like tournaments with different conditions, which was cool. Like that was a lot of fun. Then that's also how I grinded out the money to get the last trophy I needed.
Nice.
But yeah,
These
I
all
was
sound like
loving them.
additions to a Fighters 2.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I think.
That would be great. Dragon Ball Fighter Super.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. The thing is, I don't know what they would do for characters. You know,
Yeah, that's a problem.
like I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, you would do Zarbon, you would do Raditz,
hmm
you could do Mercenary Tao and King Piccolo.
hmm
But like you do Top.
Okay.
you can do like Dispo. You can do.
Yeah, you do Top and Dispo. I would say those would be the
Bronson,
big two.
There's a question in the chat. What is rollback netcode? Boom, 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 boom.
That's a very complicated question.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
second fighting game news story.
Our second fighting game news story is, hey guys, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is coming back, baby.
Holy crap!
Yes.
Yeah. So they're doing it. They're doing it. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is getting a 1-up arcade cab, a mini cab. It is going to include Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Marvel vs. Capcom, Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes, X-Men, Children of the Atom, X-Men Mutant Apocalypse, and Marvel Superheroes in the War of the Gems, all in one fucking arcade cab with online play.
Wow.
Granted, it is over Wi-Fi, but
I was gonna say,
hey,
is there
you
no
get along.
Whatever.
connected option?
It's with all Wi-Fi all the time, baby.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, it's better than
Well,
nothing.
Hey man, your other option for this game playing online is go play it on the PS3 or 360 if you already own the license.
I mean, I guess.
If not, get fucked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, no, hell yes. They haven't announced a price. If it's like the other ones, it'll be $300, $500.
Okay.
It looks so good.
Yeah, it does.
So good. I'm about to have more space in my house soon.
Yeah.
I really want to get one. Matter of having the money to get one. But yes, I'm gonna get. And if I do get one, I mean the full kit, the riser, the stool, fucking full thing. Marvel 2, you gotta go all out. Justin Wong on Marvel 2 has been freed. And what I'm hoping for with this, Disney and the fine folks at Marvel go, okay, there's some level of demand for this. People are excited for this. Let's put it out on goddamn PS5 and Xbox and PC.
Come on.
Please.
Anyway.
What's the next news story, Bronson?
The next news story is the fighting game community is fucking insane.
Yes.
Like so we were talking about the degeneracy that is day drinking and playing Marvel.
Yes.
But what's even more hilarious is any competitive edge in the fighting game, including your hand inputs, or maybe hiding them, are a thing.
What?
They sure are.
There's this gentleman who went to Evo and played all of his matches with his hands inside of a cardboard box so his opponents couldn't hear or see the inputs.
Sir, you are not Van Halen. What are you doing?
I get it. Alex Valle, for example, is really well known for hitting empty inputs on his stick, so that the opponent will think that he's trying to mash something out and try to take advantage of that. So he'll wait for them to do something and then punish them for it. I get it.
Wow.
I wouldn't do it, but
no, I don't, because I'm not paying attention to that part of my opponent's game.
Right.
Like I and like that may put me at a disadvantage, but it also means I'm not fucking distracted.
It also means you're not worrying about putting your hands in a box to play your game.
Yeah, yes, that too. I'm not. I actually sent this to my girlfriend, and she said if she was going to do that, she would craft it. She'd just
right.
she'd go all out and make it look all fancy.
Well,
yeah,
so that's the thing now.
Yeah.
Is this a famous fighter, or is this just someone at Evo?
Well, this
I don't
dude is just
know.
somebody at Evo.
Yeah,
Okay, I was gonna say if like a named fighter, if someone that people recognize and follow did this is a marketing opportunity. You get involved with Mad Cats for your input blocker box.
Oh, I'm sure they're
art.
already drawing up schematics for those.
Yeah.
is doing a bunch of stuff. This first story isn't related to Evo, and that Sony patents new PS5 gamepad with haptic feedback analog sticks, and this is
Who asked for this?
whatever.
Okay, so first off,
Who wanted this?
now that we've spent enough time, some of us have spent enough time with some haptic feedback in the triggers. How are you feeling?
In most games, it's stupid and annoying.
Yeah, it really depends on the game.
What does it well?
Gran Turismo.
Returnal, I think, does it really well.
Okay.
Gran Turismo, I can see why people like it in Gran Turismo, because the braking is difficult if you're going at higher speeds, or the throttle is difficult the more you throttle. I wasn't a fan in Gran Turismo, but I think Returnal and Gran Turismo are the two standout examples.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, I prefer it still for fighting games. Like if you're playing fighting games, this is a better way to go.
Okay.
But for literally every other genre, this is a better controller. Straight up. Better triggers, better sticks, better feel.
Better D-pad.
Way better D-pad. Doesn't hurt your fucking fingers. It is just a better controller. Easier and more compatible with everything. This is... The adaptive triggers can be cool in like a couple of games. I think for fighting games, I personally find the layout for this a little better. Like, but that's also because I've been playing fighting games on PlayStation since like 2002.
Right.
So
Mhm.
it's just so ingrained in my brain at this point. But yeah, like just no. And also, these sticks are a lot tighter, which is better for shooters. But for fighting games, I prefer a wider stick because you get finer control.
Mm-hmm.
At least in my mind, for me personally. Yeah, this just feels like a dumb gimmick. Like all this shit. Like Microsoft was the first one to start fucking around with triggers. Like since the Xbox One, the triggers have had vibration, and like that's fine. Like it is what it is. It was a neat little touch with Forza, and then it was kind of cool in Halo, and then like this is the same thing. Like there are a small handful of games that use it, but otherwise, like yeah, and this is gonna be the same shit. And I'm actually kind of annoyed with this because it just adds more shit that can break.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
And that's all that it does. Like motors eventually break, people. They have moving parts.
And
This
according
is
to
going
this,
to be a motor.
yeah, and according to this, it seems to only be applying to when you press the stick down.
Yeah, this is just
like why?
Next up is hey, Sony helps run Evo. In fact, I think they own Evo, if my memory is
They do.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
They purchased it.
Yep.
Yeah, so they own Evo, and what they're deciding to do is apparently run ads and surveys for NFTs. So a special PlayStation question Evo's asking players what gaming NFTs they want to see on PlayStation. None.
Why?
Zero.
Yeah, there's your answer. None.
None.
How is this conversation still happening?
Because that these companies are fucking obsessed with the idea.
I mean, like I understand like why. Again, we've talked about this to death. Like companies benefit from this 100% because it's a dumb thing, and you give them money. Like
and it's literally like here. All right, I'm gonna give you I want to give every company a free way that people would accept NFTs in the video game industry. All right.
I'm waiting.
You own your video game as though it were a hard copy.
Ooh.
If it's an NFT.
Mm-hmm.
So if you buy an NFT for like Persona 4 Ultimax, for example, then you own Persona 4 Ultimax as though it were a hard copy and not a license like you do when you buy digitally.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose that's part of like the theory of like
done, motherfuckers.
They try to be like, and that's the thing is, again, like NFT, like as has been said a number of times, like you can have you can sell people a hard copy of the game without the NFT. The technology to make that happen already exists. If you really want it to happen through the medium of NFTs for whatever reason, then great. Yes, that's a good way to adopt it.
Well, no, it's okay. So Persona 4 Ultimax, the Remax is only digital.
Right.
So it's like, all right, well, how do you get that to, like own that game and not a license of that game?
Mm-hmm.
The only way is an NFT. Like that's how you do that.
I mean, if you're
so like that, and that's the only use case I've literally thought of. But no company wants to do that because they want to have control over the license.
Well, right, of course.
Yeah, because they're giant mega corporations.
Yep.
Of course they do.